guys doing?
We're getting in shape.
For what?
Musical season is approaching steadily.
There's so much dancing in the shows this year.
And what are the shows? And what are they?
You can find out soon because
Education Today starts now!
Welcome to Education Today. I'm John Zish from Armstrong School District. Tonight, we're going to look at the upcoming high school theater season in the Armstrong School District. Students at Ford City, Katanning, and West Shamokin High Schools are rehearsing their lines and getting into character as spring theater season nears. The curtain rises Thursday, April 8th, with performances beginning at both Katanning and Ford City High Schools, and West Shamokin shows beginning on Friday, April 23rd, 2010. Let's turn to our guests to learn more about each of their theater programs. We have some outstanding students with us tonight from Ford City High School. Welcome to Education Today.
Thank you for having us here.
Would you please tell us briefly about yourselves?
I'm Carissa Waldenville. I'm a senior at Ford City High School.
I'm Troy Davis, and I'm in 9th grade at Ford City.
And I am Allison Mecker, and I'm also a senior at Ford City High School.
Thank you all. Would you please tell our viewers the title of your high school play or musical this year, and the date, time, and place?
The title of our high school musical is Little Shop of Horrors. It's April 8th, 9th, and 10th at 7 p.m. in the FCHS auditorium.
Tremendous. And what's Little Shop of Horrors about, for those who may be watching and don't know? Who would like to take it?
It's pretty much about nobody who's living on Skid Row in New York, and what happens is one day he finds a Venus flytrap that is craving blood. So he ends up killing off people to feed the plant.
And the character's name is Nobody, is that right?
No, Seymour.
Oh, okay. It's a person who's a nobody or something
Yeah.
like that. Okay. Well, what are each of your roles in this production?
I play Audrey. She's kind of meek, but she's kind of hussy too. She doesn't have a lot of self-confidence, but at the end, she gains her self-confidence back.
Okay.
And I play Seymour, the person who's kind of the geeky botanist character who falls in love with Audrey, and I'm also the one who kills people to feed the plant.
Okay.
And I am one of the Chiffon girls, and my name, coincidentally, is Chiffon, and I help narrate the story. So, yeah.
That's tremendous. Now, can you tell us some behind-the-scenes stories of what it has been like to work on Little Shop of Horrors for Ford City High School?
Well, we have such a good time. We play music all the time. We dance at the auditorium whenever we're not practicing. We go around Ford City trying to find food in our break time, and we sing throughout the halls of Ford City, and people think we're crazy sometimes because we're having such a good time.
And we also do improv games, and they're really fun. I taped some of them and put them on Facebook. They're pretty good.
Yes.
I suspect there's a lot of camaraderie when you're working on something this big with so many people pulling together. What are some special things the audiences will enjoy about Little Shop of Horrors?
They're really going to like the props. The props are definitely my favorite part.
And the play is quite humorous. There's a lot of jokes in there, and I get to kind of improvise sometimes with my dance moves. So.
As the narrator?
Yes, as the narrator, yeah. I get to improvise kind of. It's like a Greek-style chorus, you know.
Oh, great.
So it's cool.
Troy, can you tell us a little bit about the props, just since you touched on
They have a really interesting, because there's so many plants in it, there's a lot of plants where you have to reach your hand up through to make the plant move and stuff. And there's a lot of body parts and whatnot to throw into the plant,
Wow.
which is fun.
What are some things that each of you enjoy working about school theater? What do you like about it?
Definitely working with other people and like getting to know some other students in our school, like that are younger than us or that you wouldn't necessarily, get to talk to during the school day, because if they're younger, you don't have classes with them or anything. But yeah, definitely the people.
Yeah, I like the people too, and I really love to dance just to dance. So we have a good time doing that, and everybody loves to sing and dance and have a good time. So we get to, it's like our outlet after being in school all day. So we get to have as much fun as we want, and we get to meet, of course, new people, like she said. Yeah.
And it's like with all the people, no matter how many practices you have and how late they are, you're still with people you really like to be with.
Now, this movie was a movie, right? Or this
Yeah.
this musical was turned into a movie with Steve Martin. And,
Yeah.
people may remember that watching at home, but was your part Steve Martin's, basically?
No.
No?
I'm not sure who played me, actually.
Okay.
I'm not sure who played Seymour.
Yeah. So there's a nice tie-in there with the movie.
Yeah.
People can get that and check it out and then come to the show. Would you please tell us again the dates, times, and locations of it for our viewers?
Our musical is on April 8th, 9th, and 10th at 7 p.m. at Ford City High School Auditorium.
Now, how can people get tickets?
You can join our Facebook page, Ford City's Little Shop of Horrors.
Or you could email at fordcitylittleshop@gmail.com for information about tickets.
And also, you can stop in at Ford City High School from 5 to 8 on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Anything else to add for our viewers about Little Shop of Horrors at Ford City High School?
I think they'll really enjoy it because we involve the audience. We go down into the...
We're in the crowd a lot.
Yeah, we're in the crowd, and we're always grooving and having a good time, and it's hilarious. It's not too serious, so we're always doing something fun and dancing and cracking jokes and just hamming it up,
No matter how gory it sounds, it really is funny more than
Yes,
anything.
it's more funny than gory.
Anything.
That's good to know. Okay. Well, we're going to take a short break. When we return, we're going to learn from our other students across the Armstrong School District about the theatrical works they are planning for this spring. We'll be right back with Armstrong School District's Education Today.
Before I came to IUP, I had no idea what college would be like or what role I would play or where I'd be in the future. But when I came to IUP, everything changed. I met people who really made me feel like I belonged. I had great classes at a great nationally ranked university. Hi, my name is Megan Miller. I'm a fine arts major, and this is my university.
And we're back with more of Armstrong School District's Education Today. Tonight we're talking about spring theater productions at Ford City, Kittanning, and West Shamokin High Schools, where students are rehearsing their lines and getting into character as spring theater season nears. The curtain rises Thursday, April 8th, with performances beginning at both Kittanning and Ford City High Schools, and West Shamokin's shows beginning on Friday, April 23rd, 2010. And now we have some tremendous guests from West Shamokin High School joining us today. I'd like to thank you all for being here on Education Today to talk about West Shamokin's production. Would you please introduce yourselves to our viewers?
I'm Tara Shankle, and I'm a senior at West Shamokin, and I'm our stage manager.
Okay.
I'm Dylan Schreckengost. I'm a senior at West Shamokin, and I play one of the bad kids in the play.
I'm Ron Sharp, 8th grader, West Shamokin.
I'm Leah Millern, 8th grade, West Shamokin.
I'm Tara Craden, and I go to West Shamokin. I'm in 7th grade.
Well, again, thank you so much for being here to talk about West Shamokin's exciting theater production. Would one of you please tell us the title of your high school's play or musical this year?
Yeah, it's called Help, I'm Trapped in a High School.
Help, I'm Trapped in a High School.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's April 23rd. It's Friday night, and April 24th, Saturday night.
Oh, that's good. April 23rd and 24th. And how about the date or the time and place?
7 o'clock, West Shamokin Auditorium.
Very good. Okay. Help, I'm Trapped in a High School. That sounds interesting. What's the production about?
It's about a school of like juvenile people that are like given up on, and then because of computer error, these preppy students they get transferred there by accident, and it's just a whole lot of it's like a big mess, and then it sorts out, and it's a funny play.
Sounds like a lot of comic possibilities there. What are each of your roles in the production?
I'm Ranchware, Mr. Ranchware, the principal at the school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're trying to keep order in the school, I take
Yeah.
And what do the rest of you play? Or
my-
how do you contribute?
I'm Agnes Rasputin. I'm like the bully of the school.
I'm Betty Duluth. I'm one of the computer errors, and I'm from another school.
You represent a computer error? Or, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that right.
I'm one of the errors in the computer, and I was transferred.
Oh, I see. You were one of the students who was mistakenly transferred because of a computer error. Okay. All right.
I play a character named Anzac Caligari. He's kind of like, he's another bully, and he just makes it miserable for the other kids.
Okay.
I'm their stage manager. I get them warmed up for everyday practices and help them run their lines whenever they need them on stage.
Okay. Well, thanks for that great overview. Can you tell us some behind-the-scenes stories of what it has been like to work on this production? A lot of people out there probably don't realize what it's like, how much work goes into it, number one, but there's also a lot of fun as well and camaraderie. So would one of you like to take that question?
These guys are really funny. They come up with some really good things to add into the play, and they break things when they shouldn't. We had one he's supposed to quiet the chaos, and he was supposed to hit a stick on the back of one of the chairs, and his stick snapped in half in the middle of practice, and we had to go find him another one. And they're warm-up games. They play a game called What Are You Doing? And one person will go up, and whatever they're doing, they have to mime what they're doing, and then someone else asks them, what are you doing? But they can't say what they actually are doing, because whatever they say, then the next person has to do.
That's very good. What are some special things that audiences will enjoy about Help, I'm Trapped in a High School?
Well, it's all student run. We have a big crew. It's pretty funny. So.
Comedy level. We can tell it's going to be funny. Anyone else want to add to that? What do you think people will enjoy about the production?
It's just, I don't know. It's I've done plays before with the school, and this one, it's just, the cast is so big. There's so many different personalities in it, and it mixes really well together.
Okay, appreciate that. What are some of the things that each of you enjoy about working in school theater? What is it about it that's rewarding to you or enjoyable?
We get to lower classmen and upperclassmen get to interact and do a play together. So that's cool.
That's a good.
I like that.
Very good.
I like hearing kids in the hallways talk about it afterwards, after they've seen us do the play, or people anywhere talking about, West Shamokin's play last night was really cool and things like that.
Generating a lot of school excitement.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, the stories are always really interesting, especially after opening night, because there's always something, no matter what it's something that's not scripted that happens that ends up being everybody's favorite part of the whole play.
Yeah.
It's like just a whole bunch of friends getting together doing something that they love to do, and they're devoted to it.
Oh, wow.
So
that's good to hear.
I made a lot of new friends, and I got to know my friends even better than what I did. So it's been a lot of fun.
Excellent. Well, would you please remind our viewers the date, time, and place of West Shamokin's production?
It's April 23rd, Friday night, and April 24th, Saturday night. At West Shamokin in the auditorium. 7 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay. And how can people get tickets? Does anyone
they're at the door.
At the door?
Yep.
Very good. Anything else for our viewers to add about your high school production?
there's interaction with the audience, and there's always something new going on. You're never really bored. It's just really funny, and there's stuff in the background that happens constantly.
That's great. Well, I'd like to thank all of you for being on our program to talk about your production, and thank you for your work in the production. I'm sure our viewers will enjoy it. I encourage them to come out and see West Shamokin's production, Help, I'm Trapped in a High School. And we'll be back with more high school production of theater works coming up this spring after a break. Stick around.
Before I came to IUP, I had no idea what college would be like, or what role I would play, or where I'd be in the future. But when I came to IUP, everything changed. I met people who really made me feel like I belonged. I had great classes at a great nationally ranked university. Hi, my name is Megan Miller. I'm a fine arts major, and this is my university.
we're back with Armstrong School District's Education Today. Tonight we're talking about high school theater productions coming up this spring, and in this segment we have Katanning High School students with us to talk about their production. Welcome to Education Today.
Thank you very much, John.
Would you please introduce yourselves to our viewers?
I'm Cameron Smith, and I'm a junior, and this is my third show with Katanning.
My name's Hillary Chrisman. I'm a junior at Katanning High School, and this is my first musical.
My name is Zach Blevins, and I'm in 10th grade, and this is my third with Katanning.
Well, Cameron, Hillary, and Zach, thank you so much for being here. Would you please tell us the title of your high school play and any other, or musical, and any other details such as the date and time and place?
It's called Into the Woods, and it's April 8th, 9th, and 10th, 2010, of course, at 7 o'clock in the Katanning Performing Arts Center. And it's $10 for a ticket, $8 if you have a gold card.
Ah, very good. Into the Woods, what is that all about?
Well, Into the Woods, it's off the beaten path a little bit. It's about fairy tales, like the ones everybody knows, Little Red Riding Hood, Cinderella. And that's the first act, Happily Ever After. But the second act is when the interesting things happen, when what happens after they get their wish, like things start going a little crazy, to say the least.
That sounds interesting. What are each of your roles in the production?
I'm the narrator of the whole story, and I'm also the mysterious man.
Okay.
I play the witch. Well, there's a witch in every fairy tale, and I play her.
Okay.
I play the wolf, which is from like the Little Red story, and I also play Cinderella's prince.
Nice. Well, can you tell us some behind-the-scenes stories of what it has been like to work on Into the Woods?
Well, it's definitely a trip, to say the least. I know people always say that we become a family and whatnot, and I'll agree with that in the aspect that we're always bickering and fighting with each other, not so much the loving part. Every once in a while, maybe after the show, but during, it's a little hectic and things happen, which is,
A lot of energy.
Oh yeah, not always used well, but it's there.
Right. Anyone else want to add to that? Or?
Good.
Well, what are some special things audiences will enjoy about Into the Woods?
There's a lot of audience interaction. I know at one point I actually am in the aisle with the audience saying one of my lines, and there's a lot of sarcastic lines that's funny, and it's like a comedy at first, and then at the end it gets serious, but it's pretty interesting.
Sounds good. Okay. How about what are some things each of you individually enjoy about working in high school theater?
Well, the thing I enjoy is that you get to work with your peers, and the fact that you don't really have to drive very far to practice anywhere. I mean, you just walk down the hall and you're ready to go. And you know all the people, so there's no getting to know everybody and blah, 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 and stuff like getting used to everyone.
I agree with him. I like working with my friends. We all come closer and we build a stronger friendship through it all, and it's fun.
That's good.
I agree with her that you just you become better friends through it. It's an experience, a great adventure.
Yeah, camaraderie. Well, let's tell our viewers again the dates, times, and location, and how people can get tickets for Into the Woods.
The dates are April 8th, 9th, and 10th, and the shows are all at 7 o'clock p.m., and you can get tickets. You can get tickets on Tuesday and Thursdays at 5?
5 to 7.
5 to 7. Or you can call our school and ask for Emily Crosley or Pat Kavanaugh and ask them about ticket information.
So tickets, you can get them from 5 to 7, Tuesdays and Thursdays at Katanning High School.
At Katanning Senior High School.
The Performing Arts Center lobby.
Okay, that's great. Anything else to add for our viewers about your high school's performance?
The show's going to be a good one, so.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's hope so.
Looking forward to it. Well, that's our show for today. I'd like to thank all our guests who are on the show to promote these exciting theatrical productions in the Armstrong School District. I'd like to encourage everyone to come out and enjoy them. Visit our website to read a news release listing all the dates and times of these high school theatrical productions. I'd also like to thank our film crew from Katanning High School, led by Josh Miklos, their teacher. Great job, guys. Please join us again next week for another look at the Armstrong School District. Log on to our website for updated information about the district, and have a great week.